Hey, what's up guys, it's TechSumer talking to you here, and in today's video, I want to talk about iOS 17, because I've been using this device for about 1 week. This is my iPhone 13 Pro Max that has been rocking iOS 17 beta since WWDC 2023. So yeah, I've been rocking the iOS 17, and in today's video, I want to show you all the new features and probably the most important ones. I won't be able to show you every single thing that is new, but I will show you the most important things, and of course, how it is, if it's stable and you should upgrade or not. Let's talk about iOS 17 and what's new, shall we? So, let's dive deep on the iPhone 13 Pro Max and see what's new. So, to first install iOS 17 beta, and this, you should not do it, but I will show you how. On iOS 16, Apple introduced a new way to do this, and it's actually pretty cool. So, let's get into settings, and of course, get into general, software updates, and now you will see my version. But below that, we have beta upgrades. You tap that, and you have all the options. You can get into iOS 17 developer beta, iOS 16 developer beta, or iOS 16 public beta. So all the options with your account. You don't need to have the developer account. You don't need to download any type of profile. You just enter iOS 17 beta. It will appear to you, and for example, if I click iOS 17 beta and go out, you can see that it will appear here. Check for a moment. There it is, iOS 17 developer beta. This is my main device, so I won't install it, and I don't recommend you installing it either. Install it on a secondary phone if you want to try it out, or just wait for the public release. So here we have iOS 17, and we can start here on the home screen. If I tap Customize and go into lock screen, that's a new UI by the way, I can tap on the text and change the width of the text now on this panel. This is new, before this wasn't possible. But keep going, now you can hit done and save and go into the lock screen. So another cool effect that Apple added to its lock screen is the live wallpapers. If you turn a live photo into wallpaper, it will get this cool animation. Did you see it? Let me unlock it again. Again, here it is. And if I unlock my iPhone, let me see if it will do the same thing. Nope, doesn't do animations. But on the lock screen, as you can see, there's this cool animation. I think that all the animations feel faster and smoother. I don't know if it's they optimize 120 Hz or not, but all the animations is faster and smoother. This is a beta, so I don't know. Going into settings, they're all the same, nothing has changed. But the main changes start on the phone app, messages app, and of course, the FaceTime app, all the communication apps. Going to the phone app, you can see now we can choose our home screen. Sorry for that. Now I can choose and update your name and photo. Let me just choose an emoji, for example. Choose myself. This is my emoji. Let's choose a cool face. Done. Try to put my name on it. Done. I want to change the background. I don't enjoy this background. Let me put some green one, like this one. The text, make it thicker. You can choose different fonts. I like this font. Maybe this font is cool. Okay, done and done. So this is my new preview poster. Why is this important, as I was saying? Because this is my contact photo. Let me just crop it in a different way. Well, I don't care. Let me just choose this like this. Okay, this is my contact photo. Done. Update. And then I can choose share automatically or always ask, and contacts only or always ask. Then the name, the photo. Of course I want to edit because I don't like this contact thing. Let me just customize it again. Contact photo. I don't like this contact photo. Let me just choose a photo for you not to see my camera roll, but then I will be right back. So I already have the photo that I chose. We click choose. I like it. Keep going. And yeah, okay. Use this photo everywhere and it's set up. So if you want to change this, you go into contacts and you tap here. And you can see there's a button saying edit. You click here, edit, and now you can edit all your information and you can edit your customization, add more, whatever you want to, however you want to, just like a new home screen. Pretty cool, I think, at least in my opinion. Keep going. Now, I want to show you something cool, which is the way you can set up new messages and new groups. Another thing that is also pretty cool is live voicemail. If you don't pick the phone, someone will be able to talk to the voicemail and you will be able to receive their response and read it on the screen. This is how it works. It will take the use out of the neural engine on the iPhone and it will make much easier to understand if you want to pick up the call. As for the new call animation, as you can see, now it shows you the new contact posters. This ID caller doesn't have any type of contact poster, so it shows you this gray background. But if you have one, like I created myself a few minutes ago, it will show up in this space. Finally, some new animations and calls for the phone app. So, when someone doesn't answer your FaceTime call, you can see now you have two options: call again or record video. This is a new option for FaceTime. After someone doesn't answer your call, you can click on record video and start recording a video to deliver after. This is not still available, as you can see, it's still grayed out. I cannot click it, but after it starts to be available, you will be able to start a recording session where you can record a small video that the person will receive. This is really cool because sometimes you want to show someone something when you are on a FaceTime call, they cannot answer it, but you will still be able to record it really fast because this FaceTime call will present it to you. So, great feature, Apple. One of those things that no one thinks about, but it's really, really useful. Another thing that is also new is on messages. If you open the message app and you start a new message, the new apps are here. Here is a new UI: camera, photos, stickers, cache, audio, location, and more. If you choose the camera, it will open the camera. You can go back, click done, and you can add more things like stickers, which are also new. So if I click here, more, or at least stickers, you will see that we have no stickers, but I can choose from here, like I found it on eBay, boom, or eBay. This is a new sticker. So another new thing is audio messages. If I click audio messages, I can start recording an audio message. This is nothing new on iOS, but this is really cool because now you can transcribe what I'm saying. So if I click here and send it, very buggy, wait a second, I will receive it, and I am supposed to get a transcribe from this audio message. Or at least this is not working, but it's supposed to, below here, start transcribing in text what I've said. This is useful for people that cannot, I don't know, hear on a group chat, but they can only read. This will be a very cool accessibility feature. Also, you can share your location, click on your location and share. And definitely at the end of the day for 1 hour. For example, you share for 1 hour and you'll get my location for this hour. And send it. Again, very buggy OS. It will load and it started sharing my location. And what would happen would be the fact that I can share my estimated time arrival and you could live track me. If I accidentally did not reach in time, the iPhone would warn me, the person that is not reaching in time, and if you don't respond, it will actually share this information, your location, how much time you have left, and where you are at right now with your friend or the person you shared your location, so they can alert authorities. And to stop it, you just do here and more, you delete it, delete message, and whoa, that was supposed to stop. So I've stopped sharing my location. This is pretty cool, and these are all changes to the message app. Sorry I cannot show you every single thing because most of them have not been added to iOS 17 beta, but as you saw on the B-roll, I think it's pretty cool. Animations also feel different, like opening apps, leaving apps, on the search. Did you saw that? Like, this is a totally different new animation. And if I go into the control center, which was rumored to be redesigned, now it's still the same. But if I click the sliders and I pushed it up, do you see this? This is new. This jiggly action is new. That wasn't there before. But I think it's pretty cool. Control center seems a little bit redesigned. Not that much. I think the icons have a little more space and a little bit less size. Other than that, I don't think it's that much redesign. One thing that is new is interactive widgets. And this is pretty cool. So let's add a widget to my screen. Let me just add, click here. The best ones that I can add right now, I think, are reminders. So let me search for reminders. Or at least search here for reminders. as you can see, this is very buggy. Reminders. I open here, for example, and I put a reminder right there. Tap done. And now, watch this. Interactive widgets. Pretty cool. I want to delete this, remove widget, remove. And let's now test it out if we can add the music widget and play songs from the widget music. So let's go into music. Let's add this music widget. Because it's big, I can choose the song that I want. Well, this is a lifetime bug, as you saw, crashed. That's why I love this. Done. Let me see if this one is interactive. Nope, just opens the app. How I love iOS betas. They are always extremely stable. As you saw, the iPhone is getting slow. The keyboard is not working that well. I'm getting annoyed. So, the big widget is done. So, here again, another use case for widgets, interactive widgets. I can select and start a song on the widget. I can also stop it and change song. As you are seeing, none of these devices have dynamic island. But what happens if I decide to share something? For example, let's open photos. Let me share this photo, choose the device that I want. Have you seen it? This new animation is completely new. So, AirDrop complete, it will not open the app. Now if you open the app, click the notification, you will get the photo. This is also what's new on photos, shared library, copy and paste edits, and merge duplications. Every single time you open an app, you will see every single thing that's new. But AirDrop gets this new feature, which is incredible. Other features that this AirDrop update gets is you will be able to AirDrop something, leave the AirDrop away, like take your phone away, and via Wi-Fi it will continue to share. No need for the close-up devices. So if you are on the same Wi-Fi network, it will work. Or if you're using data, it will also work. So another feature that is new is the keyboard on iOS. Now you have a more intelligent keyboard that can predict better the words that you are typing. So it's more like the G keyboard from Android. I think it's much better. You can now predict the differences between its and its. So yeah, for example, if I write its, it automatically recognizes as its, which before it would write I-T-S. So like this. I think this is a very cool addition because iOS keyboard was very dumb before. Now is much better. So it can reduce your typos and help with other things. With time, it will learn your way of writing and will help you out with that. So it's more like an AI text sort of things. We also have some dictation improvements. So you can click here on the button of dictation and start dictating. And it probably should at least start dictating. I don't know if it's an error from the beta. I'm talking and this is not writing anything. Yep, this is an error from the beta, but it was supposed to start typing. It isn't. That's why I don't install betas again, but that's how it should work. You tap this button here. I should start talking and it should start writing. It isn't. But dictator improvements, trust me. So remember that personal voice thing that I talked about, that you can create your own voice using AI and the iPhone will be able to type out and it will read the text in your own voice. Now it's ready to be created. Just go into accessibility, slide down, personal voice, create personal voice. You click it here and you will have this prompt. You have to record yourself for about 1 hour, reading a series of sentences loud and clear. It will generate your personal voice and now you can use it with your personal voice anywhere. You can communicate with live speech, which lets you type to speak in your own voice in FaceTime, phone, and assistive communication apps. So this is your personal voice, a really cool accessibility feature that will change lives. Another cool feature is also on the camera app. If you open the camera app, you can see that go into video and put it in horizontal landscape mode. Did you see this? This lever-like thing. This was not here before. Now you can level your video, perfect, or unlevel your video. This is really cool because sometimes you have to use third-party apps to find these things. And I think this is one of the best new tiny features that no one talks about on iOS 17. Other than that, I'm not sure if there's any type of big features here. It is also present on the Photos app for you to align. And maybe on the Portraits mode. Yeah, on every single mode works well. I think this is the biggest change to the camera app. Other than that, no big redesigns here. Continuing on the camera app, now you can lock your video white balance. And this is really cool. You just go into settings, you just go into camera, record video, scroll down and lock white balance. Clicking here, the camera, as soon as it shows up the white balance, corrects it and you can lock it. This is really useful. I have to use third-party apps to record videos because of this. Now I can use the main camera. Apple, please give us a pro camera sooner rather than later. We also have new changes to the Maps app. Let's open the Maps app. Now you can download maps. We are on New York map and you can see the word download. Click download, calculating. You can choose the size of the download size, the area that you want to download. Let's download the area of the Central New York with Gateway National Recreation Park. Yeah, let's choose this area here. I can go further down Long Island and no other things, but I will choose the center part here, New York and Newark, and selected of size of map, 673 megabytes. Download, and it will start downloading the app. Whenever it's ready, you can access this area of the map completely offline. No access to Wi-Fi, no mobile data. Really cool if you want to go on an expedition, somewhere where you don't have mobile data or data itself, you can use this. It will be very, very useful. So, a new feature comes on the App Store. And now you can get the time that it takes to download a game. Click there, wait a second, and it will tell you how much time does it have left. 59 seconds, 58 seconds. Keep in mind that this depends on the size of the game and of course the internet speeds at your house or somewhere you are downloading the game. The last feature that I want to talk about today is the new standby mode. So if I put the iPhone on this horizontal position and start charging it and leave it like so, it should assume... Okay, let me just try to set it down. Nope, it's not working. Why it's not working? Let me just go to settings to try to activate this. So you have to go to settings, search standby. Or go into home screen. Nope. Display and brightness. Nope. Not here. Standby. Here it is. Is it activated? It is. So I should be able to just lay it flat. Why is it not working? It's not working through MagSafe right now. Let me just try through the cable to see if it works. So let's try again with the cable. We have our iPhone's horizontal. We get the cable. Oh, almost did it. Did you saw, guys? Let me try it again. Yep, it's trying to do it, but it's getting laggy. Let me just try to put it down to see if I can work with it. Yep, it did it. As you can see, it's working. This is the new standby mode. You can customize it by tapping it. This is like an alarm clock for your iPhone. If I had the iPhone 14 Pro Max, it would have the always on display. And you can customize all of these things. Click here and you customize it like an Apple Watch. Choose like this watch face. You can choose widget suggestions. I think the most coolest thing is this. I think it's really, really cool and it will change the iPhone. And probably next year it will come to the iPad. So, what's your thought about iOS 17? Sorry guys, I could not show you much, but that's all the problems from iOS. It's still very bare bones. That's why you don't install public betas on your main phone. So, what you thought about iOS 17? Like I showed you, I've installed it in two devices, the iPhone 13 Pro Max and my iPhone XS, to show you the new features. I've been rocking the iPhone 13 Pro Max with iOS 17 to test it out, but as my secondary phone, not my primary phone. That's still the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and I still do not advise you installing public betas or betas on your main device. Only install betas when you have a secondary phone or a third phone that you can test it out and risk losing all of your data. Because the data that is here, I can take the risk and lose it, because if the beta completely implodes and I need to reinstall the OS, I'm fine. But if you do that on your main device, you may lose all of your data. So keep that in mind. But other than that, let me know in the comments down below what you thought about iOS 17. I think it has some new cool features, like the new contacts wallpaper, the new AirDrop features, the way to share contacts is incredible and much more intuitive. And of course, I think it will make more people stay on iOS. This is another anchor on the ecosystem. And the new UI changes, the new widgets which are interactive now, so many things that are new that I really enjoyed. So let me know in the comments down below what you think about iOS 17. And while you're there, don't forget to drop a like down below and subscribe to my channel. This is me, Smart, talking to you here. Bye-bye.